Somebody said they gonna see why it's called SNAP if them stamps don't drop November 1st. Y'all better stop playing with these people food stamps. All jokes aside, stop playing with these people food stamps. Stop playing with these people food stamps. That's all I'm gonna say.
For some people who are supposedly going to starve to death soon, they sure don't seem to be taking this situation that seriously at all. And look, I'm someone that can find the humor in anything. I crack jokes during dark times. I get it. But at the same time, if I was put in a position to where I think my kids are going to be starving, I'm not going to be joking and hee-heeing and ha-haing. I'm not going to be uploading these TikTok videos. And I'm damn sure not going to be smirking and smiling about my kids going hungry. Yet when you go on the internet, you will see reaction after reaction after reaction, video after video after video from these people. And I don't see how anyone can take these people seriously when they watch these videos. I don't see how anyone can actually sympathize with these people when they watch these videos. These people are making it damn near impossible to feel bad for them. And as I've been, pointing out and laying out in this series of videos so far, I don't think anyone should feel bad for them, because they've let it be known that it isn't really about the food stamps. They just want to steal. They want to loot. They want to cause problems. And that's why you got other people who aren't even on food stamps saying, hey, we're going to join in on the looting and stealing. And now, these people have hyped themselves up so much that they're saying that even if the government figures it out, right? Even if the government shutdown ends, they're saying that they're still going to go loot and steal anyway. And that's the thing. These people, even with food stamps, have already been out here stealing and causing problems. Now they just have more of an excuse in their mind to do so. But yet now they're talking about that even if the government figures something out, they still want to go rob and loot anyway because they're excited for it, okay? It's like a holiday to them. Have any of you ever been to a theme park before? Maybe you've been to Disney, Six Flags, somewhere. Like the day before or on the trip there, that excitement you feel because you're about to go have some fun? That's how these people feel. They feel like they're going to Disney World tomorrow. Except their Disney World is Walmart, and they want to go in there, and they want to act the fool and take whatever they want. And I don't know, it's really weird how the dates and everything lines up, because November 1st is the day that these people say they're going to start going crazy. November 1st falls on a Saturday. So even if the government figures something out, we have a weekend here, a weekend where all hell could break loose. And I'm thinking that's maybe what they want. I don't know. I'm really getting kind of iffy about this whole situation, because that there are people who would like to use this chaos, right? They would like to take advantage of this situation. And I think they are. But before I go any further, I have a clip that I want to show you guys really quickly. Before I roll this clip, though, people often ask, how can they support the channel? You can support the channel for quick, free, and easy by simply liking the video, sharing the video, commenting, and subscribing. Now, if you want to take your support one step further, you could always donate via Cash App or Super Thanks, always greatly appreciated. Now, with that being said, let's roll this clip, and then I'll be right back with more.
For the people who think that, oh, I'm not on food stamps, I could just go buy food, this government shutdown don't have nothing to do with me. I want you to fully comprehend, if this government does not open, how this will affect you. Because for one, people are going to start robbing grocery stores. So it don't matter how much money you got, it ain't gonna be no food for you to even buy if these people start hitting grocery stores. You gotta understand, money would not mean anything anymore, because even the richest of the richest is going to be buying from the boosters, because so it's like, me personally, I just recommend, if the government don't open by end of day tomorrow, just go stock up, because Friday is Halloween, so the grocery stores is gonna be crazy. Just go stock up. And even if the government open on the 4th, because the 1st is on a Saturday, so if the government open back up on the 3rd, then that just left a whole weekend for them to go completely apeshit and take everything they want. So they're gonna have to restock. It might be a while for you to get food again. Like, my biggest thing is just go stock up, get canned goods and waters, and I don't know, but it's going to affect everybody, and it's going to hit everybody, no matter how much money you got.
You know, she does have some points. I'll give credit where credit is due. She does make a valid point. That even if the government figures it all out, it looks like we may have this short little window this weekend where all hell can break loose, right? November 1st comes around, the food stamps don't roll in, people start going crazy, and maybe the government comes in with a solution, or maybe the government shutdown ends on Monday or sometime next week. And that gives them, a weekend of chaos to work with. Because, look, the government never lets a good crisis go to waste, all right? I can tell you that for sure. The government never lets a good crisis go to waste. Now, I believe there are people within the government that may want to keep this shutdown going because they want food stamps riots, because food stamps riots will make Donald Trump look bad. Now, I'm not saying that it's Trump's fault that the government is shut down right now. But you have to understand, the people that we're dealing with here, they're ignorant. They don't understand how politics works. So to them, everything is Trump's fault. Everything is always Trump's fault, right? So they can purposely keep the government shut down in order for chaos to ensue, because they want chaos and they want it to be under Trump's administration. Now, at the same time, on the other side, is there a possibility that they allow, all this crazy stuff to happen for a little while so they can roll in with a solution? Oh, okay, you got problems? Well, let's send the National Guard to your city. Let's send the National Guard to your city. Could they allow a lot of chaos and unrest simply so they can come in and grab more power, take more of our rights and freedoms away, put us in like a police state? You know what I mean? I think there's all types of possibilities here on the table. And I've been looking at the reaction to certain things that have been going on, even the reaction to Charlie Kirk's murder. And I do see that there is somewhat of like a power grab going on. I don't know exactly how to explain it, and I wasn't prepared to explain it in this video. But it does seem like there could be, the setup for an excuse to usher in more of a police state, to usher in more surveillance, more censorship. Oh, we don't like what people have been saying about this. We need to censor them. We don't like that you criticized this country. You need to be deported. Oh, all of this crime is going on. They're robbing over food stamps. We got to send people here. The National Guard, the military needs to be here. So I'm just, taking a step back and I'm looking at how everything is playing out. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. And it just seems really convenient that this all lines up for the possibility of a few days of chaos before the solution comes forward. Now, as far as, the groceries being gone, if people steal all the groceries, no one's going to be able to get food. I think rich people, I don't think they have anything to worry about. Rich people are going to find a way. But as far as, when it comes to people like me and people like you, yeah, we're faced with the possibility that we may go to the grocery store and there's not going to be any meat or anything for us to buy because it's all been stolen. And even if you do buy some meat or some groceries, then you got to worry about making it back to your car and making it home without a pack of savages trying to murder you. So I don't think, the most rich and powerful people are going to be trying to figure out how to eat. But I do think everyday, average, common people may be faced with the possibility of going to their grocery store and their grocery store being ransacked. Or you may be faced with the possibility of trying to go to the grocery store and the grocery store decides, hey, we're going to close down this week. We're not going to open this week because people are acting crazy. So I do think that we should be prepared for that. And today I am going to go stock up on more food because I don't want to be caught in the mix of any craziness that may be going on over the next few days. But for now, I want to hear from you guys, though, down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.